Did you know that sharks were around before trees? Or that honey can last for thousands of years without spoiling? Wait, what if I told you your hair is strong enough to support 100 grams of weight? And that's just the beginning. Keep watching, because the facts we're about to drop are mind-blowing. Fact 1. Dolphins can call each other by name. Dolphins. These friendly sea creatures always want us to hear their sounds. But did you know that dolphins can actually call each other by name? Yup, they have a unique whistle for each dolphin. It's like calling out, "Hey John," instead of just, "Hey dolphin." So next time you see a dolphin, it might be calling out its own name. Fact 2. The human body can create 25 million new cells every second. Feeling tired? Well, guess what? Your body isn't slacking off. Every second it creates 25 million new cells. It's like your body is always upgrading itself. Every second, a new page in a brand new book is being written. So next time you feel exhausted, just remind yourself, yeah, my body is building itself back up. Maybe that's why we never really age. Fact 3. There's a type of fish that can move in space. Ever think that only astronauts can move in space? Well, there's a fish that can move in space. Well, not real space, but in very specific conditions in the ocean. These fish can swim even without a surface to push off of. It's like trying to ride a bike with no ground under your feet. Insane, right? Fact 4. Trees talk to each other. Think trees are just standing around in silence, doing nothing. Think again. Trees don't just look at each other. They actually talk to each other. Not like gossiping in each other's ears, but through their roots. When a tree feels threatened, it sends signals to others nearby to prepare for defense. It's like they have their own underground social network. Fact 5. Lions only sleep at night. Yes, you heard right. Lions, contrary to popular belief, are actually more awake during the day. They sleep mostly at night and rest during the day. These royal animals prefer hunting at night, so they mostly rest and relax during the day. Imagine if your cat at home slept more than you. It's a lion lifestyle. Fact 6. Humans can survive up to 11 days without sleep. Here's a creepy one for you. Did you know humans can survive up to 11 days without sleep? But before you think it's a good idea to test that out, remember, after a few days, you'll be pretty much useless. Your brain will stop functioning properly, so maybe get those 8 hours of sleep instead. Fact 7. Cats can see in total darkness. Cats are so mysterious, right? Well, here's a big secret. Cats can see in total darkness. Their eyes are so sensitive that they can see even the smallest amount of light. So next time your cat is staring at you in the dark, maybe it's not trying to freak you out. It just sees something you don't. Fact 8. The human body has over 70,000 kilometers of blood vessels. Did you know that your blood vessels, if lined up, could stretch over 70,000 kilometers? That's enough to circle the Earth more than once. So next time you feel tired, remember your body is like a world-sized delivery system. Fact 9. Elephants are the only animals that can't jump. Elephants, those majestic giants, are the only animals that can't jump. Because of their size and body structure, they simply can't get off the ground. So picture this: a baby elephant never being able to hop, unlike every other animal around it. Pretty funny, right? Fact 10. You shed over 1 billion skin cells every day. Did you know that every single day you shed over 1 billion skin cells? That's right. Your skin is constantly renewing itself, like a never-ending app update. So every time you feel like you're not glowing, remember your skin's busy working on a makeover. Fact 11. A single cloud can weigh more than 1,000,000 pounds. Clouds are so fluffy and beautiful, right? But here's a shocker. A single cloud can actually weigh more than 1,000,000 pounds. Yeah, you heard me right. more than 1 million pounds of water floating in the sky. So next time you look up and see a fluffy cloud, just remember, it's basically carrying the weight of 100 elephants. Pretty insane, huh? Fact 12, you can't hum while holding your nose. Try this. Hold your nose and try to hum. Yeah, it's impossible. You can't do it. That's because humming requires air to flow through your nose, and if your nose is blocked, the sound just stops. So, next time someone challenges you to hum, make sure your nose is clear first. Fact 13. The Eiffel Tower can grow by 6 inches during summer. Ever wondered if Paris is slowly growing? Well, guess what? The Eiffel Tower can actually grow by up to 6 inches in the summer due to the metal expanding in the heat. It's like the Eiffel Tower's doing a little stretch and warming up for the tourists. Imagine if the whole city of Paris could stretch out in the summer. That would be something. Fact 14. Your body has enough fat to make 7 bars of soap. Okay, this one might be a little shocking. Your body has enough fat to make 7 bars of soap. Yeah, you've got soap potential inside you right now. So the next time someone tells you you've been working hard on your body, you can say, "Yep, I'm just building soap." Fact 15. There's a fish that can walk on land. That's right, a fish that can walk on land. The mud skipper fish is capable of moving on land, using its fins as legs. So, technically, this fish is living the dream, combining fish and walking. Forget about swimming to the beach. This fish is already there, walking around like it owns the place. Fact 16. Bananas are technically berries. Hold on, bananas are actually berries. Yeah, let that sink in for a second. Bananas are classified as berries because they come from a plant that has a fleshy fruit. So next time someone asks you what's your favorite berry, you can confidently say bananas. It's the berry that doesn't get enough respect. Fact 17. The longest hiccuping spree lasted 68 years. Imagine hiccuping for 68 years. That's exactly what Charles Osborne did. He started hiccuping in 1922 and didn't let T stop until 1990. That S literally a lifetime of hiccups. So next time you complain about having hiccups for 5 minutes, just remember, you could have had them for a lifetime. Fact 18. There are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on Earth. Let that sink in for a second. There are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on all of Earth. Mind-blowing, right? We can't even count all the sand on Earth, but there are potentially billions of stars out there. It's like the universe is full of glittery confetti just waiting to be discovered. Fact 19. Your stomach gets a new lining every 3 to 4 days. Your stomach is one tough cookie. It gets a brand new lining every 3 to 4 days because the acids inside it are so strong that they indeed destroy it otherwise. So every few days, your stomach just gets a fresh start. Imagine if your stomach could just wipe away all the bad food decisions you made every week. We'd all be on our best behavior. Fact 20. Honey never spoils. Honey is the ultimate survivor. Archaeologists have found honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that is over 3,000 years old and still perfectly edible. So honey is basically the immortal food. It's the one thing that might last longer than you. So be careful. That jar of honey in your cupboard could outlive your whole kitchen. Fact 21. Wombat poop is cube-shaped. Ever heard of cube-shaped poop? Yeah, wombats do that. Their poop is perfectly square. Now, that's gotta be the most organized poop in the animal kingdom. Scientists think this helps keep it from rolling away, so wombats can mark their territory without worrying about their poop getting away. Talk about a well-structured life. Fact 22. A day on Venus is longer than a year on Venus. Venus is doing things differently. A single day on Venus lasts longer than a full year on Venus. Yep. It takes 243 Earth days for Venus to rotate once, but only 225 Earth days to complete one orbit around the Sun. So if you lived on Venus, you'd spend more time sleeping than living a full year. What a weird way to measure time. Fact 23. Your nose can remember 50,000 different scents. Your nose is like a superpowered memory bank. It can remember over 50,000 different scents. So next time you smell something, like fresh cookies or rain, just remember, your nose is basically keeping a mental scrapbook of all those smells. No wonder we get so nostalgic from smells. Fact 24. A shrimp's heart is in its head. Shrimp have their hearts in their heads. Yeah, that's right. The heart of a shrimp is located in its head, right behind its eyes. So if you thought shrimp were already strange-looking, imagine having your heart where your brain should be. That would be super confusing in a biology class. Fact 25. Cows have best friends. Cows are super social creatures. In fact, cows have best friends and get stressed when they're separated from them. So next time you see a group of cows, just know, those are real friendships happening in the pasture. Cow BFFs? Anyone? Fact 26. There are more possible iterations of a game of chess than atoms in the known universe. Think chess is a simple game. Think again. There are more possible ways to play a game of chess than there are atoms in the entire universe. Yeah, you heard that right. So next time you lose a chess match, just remember, the universe is filled with infinite possibilities. Just not all of them are winning moves. Fact 27. The shortest war in history lasted only 38 minutes. History's shortest war lasted just 38 minutes. It was between Britain and Zanzibar in 1896. The war was over before anyone could even break a sweat. Now that's a record no one's gonna beat anytime soon. Can you imagine fighting a war where the entire thing lasts less time than a lunch break? Fact 28. Sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins. Sloths are the ultimate laid-back animals. They can hold their breath underwater for up to 40 minutes, which is longer than dolphins. So while dolphins are busy swimming around, sloths are just chilling under the water, holding their breath like it's no big deal. Sloth goals. Fact 29. A group of flamingos is called a flamboyance. Flamingos are extra, and we love them for it. A group of flamingos is called a flamboyance. Sounds fancy, doesn't it? It's like the flamingos are just showing off how fabulous they are. So, next time you see a group of flamingos, you're basically witnessing a flamboyance parade. Fact 30. The human nose can detect 1,000,000,000,000 different smells. Okay, your nose is an absolute superhero. It can detect 1,000,000,000,000 different smells. That's 1,000,000,000,000 with a T. Your nose can pick up everything from flowers to freshly baked bread to a stinky sock. Next time you're sniffing around, just remember, you've got a superpower right there on your face. Fact 31. Sharks have been around longer than trees. Sharks have been around for more than 400 million years, which means they've been swimming in the oceans before trees even existed on Earth. Yep, sharks were cruising around while the first trees were just tiny little plants trying to figure out how to grow tall. Talk about ancient. Fact 32. The moon has moonquakes. Did you know the moon actually has its own quakes? They're called moonquakes, and they can be up to 10 times stronger than earthquakes here on Earth. I guess even the moon has its bad days. Imagine trying to sleep up there while the whole thing is shaking. No thanks. Fact 33. Honeybees can recognize human faces. Believe it or not, honeybees can recognize human faces. Yeah, so next time you're outside and see a bee buzzing around, don't be surprised if it seems like it's looking right at you. It might just remember your face from yesterday. It's like the bee version of a paparazzi. Fact 34. There's enough DNA in your body to stretch from the Earth to the Sun and back. 600 times. Crazy, right? If you were to stretch out all the DNA in your body, it could reach from the Earth to the Sun and back. 600 times. Your DNA is like a super high-speed highway. It is also a reminder that you are literally connected to the entire universe, just in a very, very microscopic way. Fact 35. A single strand of spider silk is stronger than steel. Spider silk is stronger than steel. Yup, a single strand of spider web could withstand more force than an equally thick piece of steel. So, the next time you see a spider hanging out in its web, just think, that little thing is weaving stronger materials than you'll ever touch in your life. Fact 36. There are more bacteria in your mouth than people on Earth. Did you know that there are more bacteria in your mouth than there are people on Earth? In fact, your mouth is like a bustling city for tiny little creatures. So next time you forget to brush your teeth, just know that a whole bunch of bacteria are throwing a party in there without you. Gross, but true. Fact 37. You can't tickle yourself. Try it. Tickle yourself. Doesn't work, right? That's because your brain knows exactly what you're about to do. It's the ultimate prankster. It's impossible to trick yourself into being tickled. But someone else? That's a whole different story. So get a friend and enjoy some ticklish laughs. Fact 38. Elephants are the only animals that can't jump. Yep, elephants are the only animals that can't jump. I mean, with all that size, they really don't need to, right? Imagine an elephant trying to do a jump shot in basketball. It would be like trying to dunk with a trampoline made out of concrete. Fact 39. Octopuses have 3 hearts. Octopuses are even cooler than you think. They've got 3 hearts. 2 hearts pump blood to the gills, while the third pumps it to the rest of the body. So when an octopus is swimming, that third heart actually stops beating. It's like they've got backup plans for their heart. Pretty efficient, right? Fact 40. Humans share 60% of their DNA with bananas. Wait for it. Humans share about 60% of their DNA with bananas. Yep, that's right. So technically, we have more in common with bananas than you might have thought. Imagine, next time you're eating a banana, you're basically eating part of your own DNA. Does that make you feel closer to your fruit salad? Fact 41. The Eiffel Tower can grow by 6 inches in summer. Did you know that the Eiffel Tower can actually grow by up to 6 inches during the summer? Yep, the metal expands when it's heated, and this iconic structure just gets a little taller. Imagine if people could grow taller when it's hot outside, summer would be a whole different experience. Fact 42. Your fingerprints are unique, but so are your tongue prints. Everyone knows your fingerprints are unique, but did you know your tongue prints are too? Yep, just like your fingerprints, your tongue has its own special pattern. So if you ever get stuck in a jam, you can give a tongue print instead of a fingerprint. Probably not, though. Fact 43. A group of owls is called a parliament. Owls are wise, but did you know a group of them is called a parliament? That's right. These mysterious birds aren't just chilling in trees. They're gathering to make important decisions. I bet they're debating world issues. Or maybe just who gets the last mouse. Fact 44. There are more trees on Earth than stars in the Milky Way. Get this, there are 3 trillion trees on Earth. That's more than the stars in the entire Milky Way galaxy, which only has about 400 billion stars. So, the next time you look up at the night sky, just remember, Earth is pretty packed with life too. Fact 45. A polar bear's skin is black. Everyone loves a fluffy white polar bear. But did you know their skin is actually black? It helps them absorb sunlight and stay warm in the freezing cold. So those white fur coats are doing double duty, keeping them stylish and warm at the same time. Fact 46. Your body has more than 600 muscles. Guess how many muscles your body has? Over 600. No wonder we're so good at dancing, running, or even just getting out of bed. So the next time you stretch or work out, remember, You've got a lot of muscles doing their thing behind the scenes. Fact 47. The shortest commercial flight in the world lasts 57 seconds. Talk about a quick getaway. The world's shortest commercial flight lasts only 57 seconds. It's a 1.7-mile flight between two Scottish islands. That's so fast you barely have time to settle into your seat. Just enough time for the seatbelt sign to turn off. And boom, you're there. Fact 48. A single human hair can support up to 100 grams of weight. Ever thought about how strong your hair is? A single strand of human hair can support up to 100 grams of weight. So if you've ever thought your hair was fragile, think again. It's practically a superpower. Just imagine a whole head of hair doing all that work. Fact 49. There's a jellyfish that is biologically immortal. Meet the Turritopsis dohrnii, also known as the immortal jellyfish. This jellyfish has the ability to reverse its aging process and turn back into a younger version of itself. So basically, this jellyfish just refuses to get old. Talk about living forever, right? Fact 50. The human body can function at a higher temperature than boiling water. Did you know that your body can survive in higher temperatures than boiling water? The human body can withstand temperatures of around 76 grads, 158 grads, which is way hotter than boiling water, 212 degrees. So the next time you feel like you're overheating, just remember, you're stronger than you think. And that wraps up our list of 50 mind-blowing facts that'll have you questioning everything. Which fact shocked you the most? Did you learn something new? Drop a comment below and let us know. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for even more jaw-dropping facts coming your way. We've got endless mysteries to uncover together.